During tonight's episode, Sybil pays a visit to Ian, Wendy and their two border collies, Bonnie and Clyde. The couple uprooted their life for a fresh start in Scotland after a tragic workplace accident left Ian with amnesia. The couple are left gobsmacked when Sybil reveals their rare whiskey collection is worth a lot of money. Financial controller Ian was found unconscious at work in 2007, leaving Wendy scrambling to the hospital in a panic. She recalls, "I had a phone call from one of the colleagues he was working with to say he had an accident. I went in not knowing what to expect, and the look of fear on his face made me back off." After a round of tests, Ian was suffering from severe amnesia, leaving him with no memory of how he fell or of anything about his life before waking up in the hospital. Emotionally, he explains, "After the accident, I had to rebuild my life from the ground upwards. I didn't know where I'd lived, I didn't know the schools, I didn't know my mum and dad. It was really, really difficult." Ian lost so much of his memory he couldn't remember his wife, with Wendy recalling the incident as stressful. But with Wendy's help, Ian was able to piece together a picture of who he was before his accident, including his taste in whiskey. "I knew I had a whiskey collection because my wife told me so," he says. "But I didn't know where it came from." Arriving at their house, Sybil is left stunned at Ian's collection of over 50 bottles and exclaims, "This is an amazing collection of whiskey. I actually don't know where to look," before finding a limited edition bottle of Glengoyne distilled on Christmas Day in 1967 in one of his cabinets. "I think this bottle could be worth £400 to £600 alone," she gasps. Ian doesn't remember putting this collection together, but one thing is so obvious: he had a really good eye and I suspect what we call a really good palate. After rummaging through Ian's collection, it was auction time with both Ian and Wendy keen to find out what fortune they were sitting on. Emmerdale's Charles Dingle to expose Caleb's true identity. "Some I'm a bit sad to see go, but most of them, they don't mean a lot to me," Ian says. We can have a holiday in the sun. As Ian and Wendy take their seats, and Sybil steps up to the podium, it's time to put the assortment of limited edition whiskies under the gavel. The first bottle, which is a Glenturret, pulls in a whopping £250, with some bottles going in excess of £700 apiece. A total of 46 bottles later, Ian and Wendy are looking at a tidy profit with Ian's special edition bottle of Highland single malt, distilled on Christmas Day almost 60 years ago, rounding off the auction. Starting at £400, a flurry of keen bids drives the price up. "Jesus wept," Ian gasps, as bids continue to come in. Eventually, the bottle goes for a staggering £950. "That's amazing," Ian says, with the couple walking away with £6,891. Sybil reveals to the shocked couple, "That's a good way on your holiday," with Ian exclaiming, "For things that have been collecting dust in the cupboard, that's not bad at all. I will definitely be celebrating with a dram tonight." To which Wendy added, "I get a good holiday out of it." The Edinburgh auction house continues tonight at 9 p.m. on Really and available to stream on Discovery+.